The clock is ticking. The final chapter of this year is fast approaching. It's almost time to flip the page and welcome a new year. But wait, isn't there something you started this year? Something that's waiting unfinished. Let's address that, shall we? No more excuses. No more stories. It's time to take action. The game isn't over. There is still time on the clock. The final whistle hasn't sounded yet. It's time to score the winning goal and leave your mark. Good morning. Let's have coffee. Welcome back if you're a subscriber, and welcome if you've joined us for the first time and you're listening to the weekly podcast coffee session. And I'm your host, Toto Yende. Today's topic, finish what you started. Let's think of a time you were struck by inspiration, a burst of energy that set you ablaze and you were full of ideas. You started a new project fueled by your initial enthusiasm, but as the days turned into weeks, your vibrant passion began to wane. Does that sound familiar? Like a candle slowly burning out, your project began to fade into the background, ultimately forgotten in our daily life and hustle. But what if I had the tools to reignite that flame? Imagine the sense of accomplishment and empowerment you will find when completing that project. Let's not let our projects turn into mere flashes on the pan. Let's stoke the flames of our passion so that we can see things through to the end. How do we do this, Toto? You might want to ask me. It begins with understanding, friends. Understanding the nature of our inspiration and motivation. You see, inspiration is often fleeting, a sudden burst of creativity that can vanish as quickly as it appears. To keep it alive, we need to build a framework of habits and routines that sustain our drive. Start by setting clear, achievable goals. Break your project down into manageable tasks and set deadlines for each one. This not only makes the project seem less daunting, but also gives you a roadmap to follow, helping you stay on track. Next is create a dedicated space for you to work. Whether it's a cozy nook in your home or a spot at the coffee shop, find a place where you can focus and feel inspired. Surround yourself with things that spark or rejuvenate your energy and creativity. Be it art, books, or a tidy, organized desk. Accountability is another powerful tool. Share your project with your team, friends, or a community of like-minded individuals. Their engagement and feedback can provide you with the external motivation you need to keep going, even when your own drive starts to fade away. Don't forget to celebrate your progress. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Reward yourself for the milestones you've reached. Take the time to reflect on how far you've come. The positive reinforcement can reignite your enthusiasm and remind you of why you started this in the first place. Lastly, be kind to yourself. Understand the idioms and flows in motivation are naturals. If you find yourself struggling, take a break and recharge. Sometimes step back, step away for a moment, and provide yourself with a fresh perspective and renewed energy. Sometimes, friends, our own egos, like towering shadows, cast fears of potential failure. These fears build up an impenetrable fortress of perfection. But could it be that this perfection is merely a mask of our own insecurities? And it so happens that we start lifting the expectations for our project so high that it eclipses the true purpose of why we started in the first place. Don't let your project stagnate in the shadow of unrealistic standards of perfection. That, I want to do this. I want to do this project perfectly. The project's going to stand. Enlighten it with the real reason of why it was born. So, when the going gets tough, are we going to pack up and leave? No. Because if we stop at the first sight of a challenge, we will never complete anything. We will never grow. And it's only when you cross the finish line that you truly learn. It doesn't also need to be the prettiest thing over the finish line. After that process of finishing, we discover smarter, more efficient strategies and ways to do the project next time. A finished project holds more value than one that we haven't finished. Wouldn't you agree? So when it's time to get down to business, assert your intentions. Declare to yourself, I want this, I will do this, and I will not do this. It's time to push through the obstacles. See your project to the end, and you might surprise yourself and uncover a whole new level of capabilities within yourself. Remember, you don't need to be great to start, but you need to start to be great. By implementing these strategies, you can transform your fleeting inspiration into a sustained passion. Embrace the journey, cherish the progress, and remember that the completion of your project is not just an end, but a testament of your dedication and perseverance. Let's keep those flames burning bright. It's time to score that winning goal. Good morning. Let's have coffee.